The mic was off. I was like, let's just check that everything's fine. PG, hi. How's it going? Okay, let's get into this before I decide. Literally let me know if anything isn't working or anything is funky and I will change it. What was I gonna do? Mirror. There we are. And I will just want it to influence. I'm gonna make a new collection. This is how my morning's going, even though it's afternoon. Okay, I want a blank one. Where has that gone? Okay, I want it in a different collection. Is that right? Is that not the right shortcut for it? There we go. We'll just do it like this. So this is warm-ups. I'm gonna put some. We're gonna do some character stuff in here. That. So this should not be there. Close that. That's for the animation section later. And we want a mirror modifier here. And then we're gonna go to draw mode. Got there in the end. Honestly. Okay. Just looks like I'm gonna have to refresh this chat on YouTube because it's not loving it. Anchor, hi Regina, Kabuki, Jan, hello, welcome. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, long time no see. We're doing a weekend stream because yeah, and my voice is back. And I'm on camera as well. that was something that happened. Let me have a look. How is everyone doing? How are we? Is it? Oh, okay. The ink pen. Oh, that's why it's the colour. I will get into the groove of things in a second. Let's see. Let's actually just go with this. Turn that up. Oh, that's why. There we go. You use Blender for weeks and weeks and weeks, and then it turns out that you decide not to use it for a couple of days and you completely forget absolutely everything that you were going on and doing. You know what? We are gonna remove that. I'm gonna make a new layer. Turn the lights off. The sound is going in and out. Is that any better? Lazy Sunday stream, doing good. Practicing from Preston as cartoon animation. Nice. Trying to draw a cute cartoony rabbit from multiple angles. You can't hear me. Oh no. Maybe refresh, Regina? Hopefully that'll work. Or turn the quality down on the stream. Sometimes YouTube is a bit funky. I actually don't know what I'm drawing with this one, so looks like we're going to go for a building first. Like this. We're just doodling this morning. Okay, we're going to add some steps. Looks like we're going down. The steps are getting wider. So they're going to be... I keep forgetting that it's on mirror. There we go. And so it's here like that. And then this one. That then looks a little strange. Let's add some corner posts. And let's do some little ropes for the ties between them. We are literally no idea what I'm doing, but we're going ahead and just... The mirror tool is just so fun. J-Rich, hi! I am having a good Sunday. I decided to stream. I'm coughing a lot less. Like, my voice is pretty much back to normal now, which is very nice, to be honest. Let's have a look. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing good and you're enjoying your weekends. Tim, hi. Rover, hello. Yeah, I've seen Tahoma like a lot around on tutorials and things. It's on the list. So we're just doing some warm-ups today before I get into this animation thing that I've been planning out. So it's for like the next video. And let's do these warm-ups first. Because sometimes, even though I did the roughs for it earlier, it wasn't quite going to plan, and I was like, you know what, we'll just stick something on and go for this. Let's do, kind of want like a skull here, something cool. Oh, PG, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the emotes. Hi. Haven't been able to watch lives for a while because I went off YouTube for Lent. I'm glad to be back. Oh, welcome back. I hope Lent went well. It's, to be honest, you can probably hear the dog barking. I haven't been streaming too much. I was ill for like a month. But I finally got my voice back in that. It was rough when I had to film and record videos for that. Let's add some flowers in here. But yeah, I hope it all went well. Welcome back. I remember you said in one of the other streams you don't have to use a model. Do you mean like for a character design? Because you don't really. They're helpful. Let's add some. I feel like this is kind of a I want to say it's like a thatched roof. Oh, I'm glad you like them. I need to get a couple more really. Baptiste suggested I have them written down somewhere. My desk is like an absolute mess at the minute. But like some other little mini emotes to go off. Am I enjoying that? Let's add like some little statues here. I have no idea what the statues are going to be. Looks like the pen is taking me to vultures, birds. Evil looking crow birds. Okay. I have to have a drink. I was like, my voice is fine. Glad to hear you're doing better. Thank you. Yeah, it's I was at my wit's end. I was like, I can only be ill for like a couple of days before I'm like, I've had enough. Let's see. Let's make this on like a little island. So this is some cliffs. let's get rid of, let's also turn this down because this, okay. The only thing with the mirror tool, so if I show you, if I turn it off, there we go. So so let's say on the mirror tool I only draw on this side, it will only make these lines. So if I try to erase something from like over here, like I want to get rid of this line, because it's drawn over that side, I can only erase it from the side that it's drawn on. If that makes sense. I'd love it if it was the other way around. Like you could just draw on either side and it would be fine. Let's get rid of, let's see, because I hop around quite a lot. Let's do some little lines on here. That doesn't work quite so well when you're trying to draw like wood grain. Let's increase these. And then we go here. I want some like little flowers and things. There. Let's add some to this branch. This little post, I think. And then the end of that. There we go. Let's do something here. Some little circles for some flowers. It's giving you Crash Bandicoot vibes. Nice. Oh yes, next Saturday for sure. Did we figure out a time for that? Angel, hi. Do you use Blender for the 3D animation mixed with 2D? I currently need to make a short film in under 2 months. What do I do? I still haven't really touched the 3D side of it. It's all been 2D. It's on the list. I'm currently on the list of videos. The animation that I'm going to be doing next is for the next video. Then there's another animation basics video. They're both animation basics, and then it's going to be a sponsored video. And then I'm going to get back into the regular stuff. So I'm hoping to do like a couple of animation basics videos and then sort of like a specialized tutorial or like a little mini project that I want to figure something out on. So whether that will be in Blender or whatever. So I think 2D, 3D is coming soon. But it's not like... let's add some clouds because we're imagining this is like up in the clouds. If that makes sense. Just let me know, guys, if you want me to explain anything a little bit better. All feels very chaotic at the moment. Let's add this. That looks really cute. If I make another layer, turn this down. It looks like this is what I'm seeing. The most kawaii skull you ever did see. Let's put some. flowers down there. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, I think let's add a couple more. Let's add a couple more clouds in here. And usually it's like at this point where you get to background stuff that you kind of want to turn the mirror off or make a new layer and just isolate the mirror modifier to that layer. And then you do extra stuff on the background, but I'm gonna leave it like this. Yeah, its mirror feature is so good. Let's do a new one. Let's have a look. JPod, hi. Dougie, welcome. Every time you try to go to bed early, I go live. Oh no. I'll try and do like a earlier stream at some point. Let's say like the big chunky shapes for this. This is traveling wizard, I think. Let's give him a hat. Like this. Let's see, the angle for that is up, so and then he's gonna have like a little charm on this that's gonna dangle down. And let's make the brim of this hat a little thicker as well. I'm not too sure what the face is going to be. Gave him like a vampire mouth. Just look, I'm so worried. Maybe he's in the middle of like doing magic. That would be cool. So this is like, let's define this a little bit better. So this is the collar. Eyebrows. Those are the tips of the ears. That's the hair. There. I think we're good for that. I can Google times. Yeah, I'm good for like 11 or 12. Yeah, sure. I'm from the UK. Have I ever played D&D? I have. I wasn't very good at it. I had a lot of fun though. I had a very chaotic rogue called Ren, and she was an absolute nightmare, I swear. It was, yeah, she was a kleptomaniac, so she wanted to just steal everything, but like once she had it, it would wear off, so she'd just like throw things away or like give them to other people. And oh no, I've done it by accident. There we go. So it was quite funny that way. There was a couple of times when we were playing that she would rush to the chest and like when we were looting things, and she'd try and take everything. And it was there was a couple of people who didn't like that in the group. They joined like late, and so like the early backstory stuff that we'd done beforehand was they'd missed that. That was a real something. That was really something. Hi, I'm so glad you like my stuff. Anthony, hi. Ifrain, hello. Welcome, everyone. Let's see. I think I might leave his pupils off because this is... Oh, no. Just had an idea. Just had an idea that would make this cool. So... Let's do this on the arms. I want like big puffy sleeves. Let's see. Okay, let's re-scribble this. So my voice, you can tell I'm out of practice. She sounds great. I'm playing an arcane trickster rogue myself. Moody little more in a minute. Oh my god, amazing. My softwares don't tend to crash, which is good. Very good. Let me just save this. Just reminded me. This is hands. So we're going to save this. But yeah, I tend to put on auto save if possible. Right, I think I want like the base. The base of the shoulder. Hang on. Come on. Where is it? There we go. I was pressing the wrong button. Hold control. To switch to your eraser. Okay, so basically the idea for the animation that I was gonna do in a bit, so this is like the rough stuff, and I just wanted the hands to like pull apart. Basically the hands were gonna move and the stuff in the center was gonna react to the hands, so we'd have some lightning and blobs and bits swirling around, and it would be in a loop. And I was like, yeah, let's plan that out. And now I'm doing the warm-ups. This character actually suits it quite a lot better, so I might end up using him. So these are the hands. I had so much trouble drawing the hands earlier. It was embarrassing. I was like, I have got so out of practice. So let's do it in like blocks. Let's give him some skinny little fingers. So that, base of the hand. I'm gonna do it in basic shapes because everyone knows basic shapes are the best. I might do the fingers individually so they can like go like that. I made an animation once where this character went like this, and the timing, the way I did it was I did a separate layer for each finger and then just keyframed and copied each individual one, so it looked cool. And then there's going to be like magic here, I think. So because of the mirror feature, do you reckon we can animate with the mirror feature on? I reckon you can, you know. I might make it easier. Okay. Do you know what? You know what? Let's duplicate this. Remove that one. Well, That looks properly creepy. Let's create a blank. Now let's copy and paste this. In the warm-ups is what we want. There we go. So this is going to be wizard. And this is BG. I'm going to make this in a new collection. Move him in there. I'm going to call him wizard. And I'm going to move it up here. Love how I've stopped doing the warm-ups. No, I've got distracted. Okay, so this is the wizard. I actually don't need that, do I? And then let's move this over here. Let's also turn off the warm-ups because I'll be a nightmare otherwise. Let's also object scale him. Did I? Okay, that's fine. Maybe if I just move the camera back a bit. And then if I go back here a bit further, I probably could have just done it myself, like done it with the scale tool, but no, don't want that. Okay, here we go. Draw mode. Zainab, hi, how's it going? Looks good. Did you? I did the hands with the symmetrical tool. So the hands in this one. Hang on. There we go. So this one, I animated the left hand and then I copied it and pasted it and flipped it over. And then I just moved it in a different direction. So I might still do this exercise later, but I am now currently obsessed with this guy. So wizard, grease pencil, this one. Right, let's move across. Basically, is it gonna work? It is. Okay, so sculpt mode works. Although, edit. I want these and then I'm gonna rotate. Okay, I've got to make sure that it's only selecting those. So they're there. I might just redraw them. Draw. Yeah. Remind me to draw on the left. I will immediately forget. Okay, so have your hands there, then they're gonna drag back. So here, like this, and then this bit here, this hand, it's like that. No, it looks too uneven, so we're going to duplicate this frame and move it across. We're working on 2's sculpt. Let's turn that down a bit. What I should have done is drawn these hands on a separate layer. Down, let's make this a bit bigger. I want all of this to come down. like that. I only want like a very, very subtle movement for hands. Also, let's really zoom in on this because we don't need all of that. So we have a hold and then these ones come down, I think. And then, yeah, they're going to come down again. Think about the timing and spacing of this. This inside arm is... Come on. There we go. This inside arm is changing a little. Okay, so play that through. That's much better. I actually really like animating with the mirror modifier. The more I get older, the more I appreciate Ashima. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna Google him. Hang on. I love how when I'm animating, you guys just throw stuff at me. Like all these different people. Because everyone's like animation influences and experiences different. Ah, Japanese artist and former Sega Japan. Sonic team developer. I still haven't seen the new Sonic film. I haven't seen the first one either. During my recent grease pencil exercise, I really wished for Orbit to be disabled at times. Oh, there's so many things. So many things I want on this. Let's see. If I miss any streams, I watch them later anyway. Ah, thank you. Yeah, always great to have you in chat, Dougie. It's all good. Poco. Is it okay if I just call you Poco? But thank you. I really appreciate that. You can select the hands in edit mode, press M, and then okay, edit mode. I'm gonna select that as well. In edit mode, press M and move them to a new layer. What would I do without you guys? Hands. There we go. I should probably have done that across. I'm gonna highlight the other layers. Okay. M, new layer, and okay. No, you're not gonna let me. Does it only do it in one frame? Only does it in one. Okay, let's. There is a workaround for this. Oh, this one, M. Is it not working? Oh, it's doing marker, that's why. Right. Oh, it's because I was hovered over. the timeline. Let's make sure, yeah. It's new layer. I'm not even going to bother naming these because I'm just going to merge them in a second. There. Scroll. And then we want this one. New layer. Okay. So, actually, these ones merge down. No? Why can't I merge selected? That's so annoying. Okay, this one is locked temporarily. Merge down. Come on. Alright, they're the hands. I've done this. I've done this. Okay. So if I go here, and then let's just make blank frames for each of those, we should be fine. There we go. And then merge them all down again. Because otherwise they will hold. There we go. They'll hold like through it. And then also I want to auto lock inactive, because otherwise we'll end up editing absolutely everything. Okay, and then I think so have them down, and then the hands will like wave a little bit. Maybe if I duplicate this. And then this one, make a tinier space. Oh yeah. There is no section there. Although I suppose we don't really need this line. Oh, I'm using TVPaint shortcuts again. Let's not do that. Who knows what I'll click if I try doing it in Blender like that. No? So not let me erase that line. Cool. Let's do that. Why won't you let me get rid of this? Oh, it's on that layer. Okay. Let's get rid of those. There we go. Much better. Right, let's lock that. So we have come down, and then I want this section. Let's think the timing. So about there is where I want the hands to wiggle, maybe. So we're going to go back to sculpt mode, I think. Still be happily animating with OF. Yeah, it's a lot of animation for this is starting and then staying, like sticking around to actually finish something. So you guys keep me motivated. You can hear the dog. Okay. Let's... I'm thinking this. But here I want the arms to come down again. Like that. Let's do it this way. And then just duplicate this one. And then this hand should be like that. I'm gonna have to redraw that hand because the box is no longer in proportion anymore. I might have to make the brim of the hat go. And then this is probably going to have to be animated as well. Okay, so I'm thinking for this one, let's make a new layer. This is going to be pupils. So and then I think here they're going to go up. And then it's going to remove. Okay, let's see what that looks like. I'm thinking we slide this along a little before everything starts moving. Might look a bit better. Yeah, that's definitely timed a bit nicer. I do want it to end up coming back. So how long do I want this loop to be is the question. I should probably do some fingers for this. I might make the hands a little bit bigger. Yeah. I might give him Adventure Time hands as well. Although recently I've been really liking sort of like a square finger, like quite sharp. Let's see. I need to rename these. So arms. That's not right. Main. This is gonna be main. Just keep everything organized. Let's have a look. Oh, let's also not end it at like 250. Let's make this 100 instead, so when I check chat it's not going a ridiculous amount. Shortcuts are context sensitive per viewport. Yeah, that's helpful. So M is different in the timeline. Yeah, I did wonder why it was doing a marker, but yeah. I haven't seen the Mario movie yet. I think I'm going at the weekend. I can't remember what we said we were going to do, but maybe at the weekend. Now I almost feel like I've made things harder. No, definitely not. Loba, hi. First time making it live. Thank you for popping in. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. The chaotic energy is very much alive today. We're doing a wizard. There's going to be like some little balls of light and stuff. It's going to be doing some magic stuff. Oh my god, that's a mood. I work better on stream, helps me hold myself accountable. It really is. It really is. It feels a little bit like uni as well, because everyone else is doing their own thing. So it's like you're working, but let's move this along again. Don't like that it's quite so fast to change. I might make his pupils shake a bit. Or his eyes. I still think they need to go over. But yeah, it feels a little bit like uni where everyone's working and you see everyone else being productive. So you're like, oh, I've got to do the thing as well. There, move that over. So I'm thinking finger wiggles and then his eyes roll back and then he's like, yeah, actually. So I'm thinking maybe 120. It ends at 120. And then we'll figure out how to reverse, like loop that back. So I'm using the main layer as like the base, and then I'm going to use like different layers and things to animate on top. Let's think, what do I do next? Hands? Yeah, let's make the hands a bit bigger. So here, sculpt. I only ever use the push tool. Twist, pinch, and clone. Nah, we'll just do it like this. Actually, no. That's a silly idea. Trying to do it with the sculpt tool. There we go, that's much better. And now it's... oh, not like that. Not like that. Scale up slightly. Let's just hope that these are going to be even across all of them. It's like one. No. There we go. I'm just going to have to check with these. Still need a little bit bigger. There we go. Then this needs to move. Look how much smaller that one is. Okay. I do wonder whether I should have just redrawn them. No. A lot of the time, most of my stuff is just like, does that even look right? That do. Okay. We should... very suspicious. Let's move that there. There we go. You gotta also like line it up. With the way, like the direction. There we go. Oops. Wrong frame. Move that there. Tiny bit over. Nope. Yeah, and then this one. No, that's not what I meant to do. There. Yeah, what has everyone got planned? If you've got anything planned for this coming week, if anything. I'm going to try and get as much of this video done as possible. That needs to go over a little bit more, I think. definitely think some of this other stuff needs animating. Because if it's just his arms and hands, it's gonna look a bit stiff. So I'm thinking maybe, I'm thinking of maybe doing like the collar poncho thing he's got going on, animating that. And I put a load of patterns on it. No. Oh. We'll figure out how to do that. It might be that I animate it flapping about and then I use the sculpt tool to move the pattern on it. Hopefully that'll work. Recently started joining Discord voice chat with a few artist friends. It's really helped me work more, and it also keeps me more chilled and relaxed while drawing for some reason. Yes. I don't do it as much as I used to, but I used to have a few friends that popped in a Discord call and we just work like that. Okay, hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Just need to finish some drawings. Nice. So, yeah, the hat has definitely got to be animated as well. But because the way I'm imagining it, as stuff goes round, that the hat is... that's not going to be able to be on a mirror tool. So I'm going to make a new grease pencil object. Blank. And this needs to come in here. And this is going to be rough extra. So I'm going to change to draw mode and go for like a bright pink red. And so let's think. The motion is going to be like, let's put a marker here and then get more aggressive there. So wind picks up and then about here it's going to slow down, so it's like the end of the loop as he goes back to normal. So this top brim of this hat's going to be fairly stiff, so oh, that's right, it's not gonna, just gonna go over the top of this, just outline it and then move it in the directions that I want. So that's the only thing with like adding a load of detail that you really are. And this bit, this dangly bit is gonna have to be on a separate layer as well, because it's like a little chain that's attached to the top of the hat. But that's fine, I can draw that separately and then just use the sculpt tool to make it wiggle. I haven't even thought about colouring this yet. Probably should think about the colouring. That's a problem for later me. Okay, let's duplicate this. So this hat will be still from this point and then here. So I feel like it will be up and then down this side, and then it will go to the side a little bit, and then this bit will come in because this bit is down. Let's duplicate that there. And then it's going to duplicate here. And then we'll have like a more extreme version. I'm going to make this bigger, so there we go. And then I'm going to duplicate this one, and this is going to go to the other side. So the other direction. Like that. And I'm just using this first position here, this basically the base pose, to then make corrections. Then this one, actually, if I move these along, this first one, I'm just gonna slightly tweak it up a little. Just realized I did it on the wrong one. There we go. I moved it across so I could adjust this one. I moved that. What does this look like so far? Okay. So 1, 2, so it should be there. Let's move this way. So here, if I, what does it then look like if I duplicate this? Oh. And then these two here. And then this one should actually be bigger. Let's also turn this layer down. It goes to draw. Grease pencil. Oh no, it's because of this little extra bit. Okay, let's just turn those down and then go back to the extra layer. So this is going to be the hat, and then I'll do another layer for this bit. I'll be your hat, this thing, and then this cloak, and then I'll maybe do some little flicky bits with the hair before I get to the actual animation that I was meant to be doing. Okay, my goal for the next week is to draw 30 minutes every day at least and stick to the 50% rule. I can't spend all time doing exercise, half it should be just fun. Exactly. Rez, hi, how's it going? Yeah, so next week, what am I doing next week? There. Yeah, that one. Yeah, so next week I am doing, I'm hopefully going to be streaming more because I want to finish this animation and I need to do like a write-up for that. And then I've got another video to plan. That's going to be quite fun, I think. And then I have some extra stuff to do, but so far. So maybe if I have it, I'm thinking because it's quite fast. This one needs a little bit of, oh, hang on. It's pressing the wrong button then. I move this across. I get rid of these. I think I'm just gonna have to do it like this. Make it look a bit more random. Yeah. That motion. That bit. Even though it's just like 4 frames, that feels satisfying to me. Been doing okay so far. I was about to continue on animation again. Nice. Very good. I'm just doing a little... Here's the... For anyone who has popped in and hasn't seen it yet. This was the animation that I was going to do today. The animation that started this whole wizard. Because I was just doing warm-ups and I was like, this is the animation we'll move on to. And then I decided, no, this wizard makes more sense. Okay, and then we're gonna have, so goes down. And then I think this will come up a little bit. And then it will go down. And then it will go up again. No. It's okay. If you don't like what you've done the first time, you can get rid of it. What does... Yeah, I'm going to have to then duplicate this one and make sure that we can get back to the first position. Oh no, that's not the first position, is it? It's this one. And then we'll duplicate that there. Yeah. So that looks like... and then here, I want it to go straight back down to like the lowest point, which is there. So I'm going to duplicate that one. What does that look like? Maybe if I then lift this one up. A lot of like little adjustments. Not sure I like that. There's something about it. Most of my stuff is like very go with the flow, so we wing it most of the time. Let's get rid of that one as well. We'll go back to where I liked it. Thinking like there. And then if I duplicate it, we'll see what that looks like. Not quite. How am I finding Blender 3.5? Yeah, I like it. It's... I haven't really... I stick to like the same few features. And since I'm just using the grease pencil tools, it's very... The updates are like very limited on what I actually use. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. As per usual. I do really like Blender. I'm thinking this... Maybe it comes up, actually. And this one will come down. Ed, hi, how's it going? It's been a while. I hope you're doing good. And then this, I think it's going to come up a little bit more again. So... Maybe if I move these over so they're on 3s. Is it that I don't like it because it's not on 3s? That's the question. I do a lot of animation on 3s. It's very rare that I do 2s. Let's move this up and up. Move that down. Might have to, yeah, we're gonna have to make this smaller. There should be a frame between these two. Let's see. There and here. There and there. And then maybe at this point, maybe it comes off his head. And then I can animate some extra hair as well. Oh. Yeah, I'm thinking off the head. Right, let's get rid of those. Basically doing straight head animation instead of pose to pose. I wish for 3.5 they would have made the resize of the brush a little bit better. They made some weird choices with the color and keeping previous size visible when changing it. I draw on a white background like you, it just looks off because the circle is hard coded to white. What is the shortcut for that? For changing the brush size? And then this one. Oh no, let's do 2s for these. So then this one, I'm gonna go to edit. And then we'll do it slowly. Let's get rid of those. Make it a bit bigger every time. Let's see. Yeah, and then it will probably leave completely. And then like slam back onto his head, I'm thinking. F, okay. F, okay. Oh, hang on, draw mode. Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, that's definitely a choice. And now I have changed it. There we go, I think it was 18. All right, let's go back to edit mode. One, two, and then it's gonna go up because it's speeding away from his head. Oh, maybe the hat then comes down and the head comes forward and it knocks him out and then he sits up. It's getting more complicated as I go forward. Okay, see what that looks like. Yeah, okay. Let's do a draw. So it's here. Actually, let's not fill those in because I think we all know that it's going to look uneven in every single one by accident. So let's time this out. So let's say 250 again. The hat needs to go. Right there. So here is where the hat will come down. So let's mark that. That needs to be, yeah, so the hat needs to come here and then, so down, up, and then 160 is where he will be back to normal. The hat is up, and then the hat shall come down. So it's there. And then let's go back to edit mode. It's already going to be quite fast, I think. There. And then, like, there's going to be... Here is where it's gonna start to like come forward. I want the brim to be over his face. So it's gonna be like this. Let's get rid of that. And then the top of the hat will be here. Is that too slow for a second? This one needs to come down. So it's like there. And then we're gonna have like another one here. And then this one will come up a little. So it will be and then it will be back to this point. I'm just putting in like the main sections of the hat. Let's move this a little bit. So I think are they on ones is the question. I think they are. No, they're on twos. Okay. So these should be spaced further apart because it's there. Maybe another one here. And then this one, we're going to go to sculpt mode and sort of bring this up. I think that should be fine. Actually, get rid of that. There needs to be maybe another one in between these two. So if I bring this up and then erase this, because it kind of needs to be sort of in the middle. That. Maybe if it's a bit soft. And then the reverse is like here. So if I duplicate this, so here, this one. This one should be here, and then we're going to move this up a little. Highlight it all, that would be helpful. And then move it up a little. This one was on the wrong frame. And then between these two, I need like a different brim position. Let's get rid of that. So we're going to do it in the middle, like between these 2 points. And then this one. Like here. And then we're starting to get I think the outline is a bit too big. I remove this section, that might look a bit better. Oh, you tagged me on Twitter. I haven't seen it. Oh, maybe I have notifications turned off. Oh yeah, I can see it. No worries. All right, let's have a look. That's not too bad. But I think it needs to hold a little longer. And then here, I go sculpt. This bit needs to come back and down. This one's going to go down a little bit more. Like this. So if that's the normal one, let's move this. Let's move that. It makes it easier. Bit longer. And that is way too smooth. That needs to be a bit slower. Oops. So I'm thinking 3s. And then if I make them all equal, then we can make that hold. So he's like looking through the brim and then he's up again. And then that movement is a bit too fast. It snaps a bit too much. So duplicate that. This one, we will have it up. So then it like settles into place. Maybe a bit longer. Little bit longer. So magic, magic, magic. Hat is off. Is on. Right, let's see what it looks like if it's like massively different. That's better. There we go. Yeah, it's ending up. It's ending up. Blender versus Adobe Animate, which is best? Depends on what you want to do. If you want to do 2D, 3D, fine, Blender. If you want to do Adobe Animate, you want to rig and do hand-drawn or puppet stuff, probably Adobe Animate. Blender's not there yet with a lot of the 2D things. So also Blender's free, Adobe's paid. Depends on what you want to do really a lot of the time. So only you can answer that question. Okay, so what next? So let's do some Let's do some posing. Posing name. So he's still until about here, where I'm going to do like his shoulders. Let's try this in green. So his shoulders are going to come up here. And then I go to edit. That will be, no. Just remember, this needs to be on. There we go. So select, they're going to be up. And then down. Down, and then back to normal. Actually, one more down. Let's draw this. So I get rid of that. Let's draw roughly over the top of the sketch. Let's have a look. So yeah, like maybe Adobe Animate. Look like they're using it. So a lot of like simple movements. You could use anything for this, really. I can't remember where it is. There we go. Yeah, so probably Adobe Animate. Have you tried asking him what he uses? Okay, let's see. So I'm thinking this will go down when he's first, and the hat comes back down. Oh, edit. That might be too high. So here. That one's definitely too high. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, there's a lot. It depends on like what you want to do, but if you want to reuse stuff and make rigged characters, Adobe Animate's fine. It's good for doing like a mix of rigged and frame by frame. You can get a lot of like similar results with different programs. You've just got to work out your style and the way you want to animate everything. I'm thinking that is actually there. It's like I can make all this in TVPaint, but it's like a similar style. I can get the same effects with TVPaint as I can with Blender. It's just working around like those processes and seeing like the way I want to work. So I'm thinking there maybe. It's here. Two. And the arms are going to be different as well. How much time can it take to learn 2D animation in Adobe Animate so that I can make videos if I work 8 hours a day? Tipta does a whole series on how to use Adobe Animate, so I'd check him out. Let me see. It really, like, have you ever animated before? So it's this channel. That one. Yeah, exactly. A lot of software overlaps as well. So which software you use isn't that important unless you're needing something specific. Yes. Oh, you're completely beginner. Right. Have you ever... Yeah. Yeah. I hate to like say how long it's gonna take to do something, because you might actually end up being faster than you think, or you might be slower than you think. And then if I say a time, you might get frustrated if you don't meet the idea that you have in your head of where you're meant to be. So I'd say learn the basics, take it one day, one step at a time, and focus on the stuff that you want to do and developing your personal style rather than trying to copy or follow someone else. If that makes sense. Because it looks like... So that channel has 2.8 million subscribers. It's... If I click on his recent video... Instagram... Does this person have a team is the question. Because sometimes when they get bigger, they can then afford to hire other people. So especially with bigger channels, it's probably best not to compare yourself as well. It's just an ad. It's just an ad going on. And another ad. I thought you were only meant to have 5-second skippable ads. Yeah, so it's like 8 minutes. And there's a lot of different backgrounds. How often does he post? That's the question. So 2 days ago, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7, 8. That was 2 in 1 month. Yeah, it's looking like he's posting every month. So every month, every 2 months. For one person, considering how long it is and how kind of detailed, like there's a lot of backgrounds in there. I'd say he has at least like 1 or 2 people helping him. But yeah, hi, how's it going? Everyone learns at different rates. Animate's Handbook is a good... Yeah, exactly. Can you learn it in a year? I'd say focus on the basics. Like if you put your mind to it, sure. It's, yeah, I don't know you personally, so maybe you can. But yeah, focus on learning how to animate first and then see how you go. And then this. I think this top bit is going to come down. Here, let's go draw. And then there. And then about here, I think, is draw mode. Yeah, so I've been, God, how long have I been animating for? 20, probably, I want to say 10 years. Time feels like an illusion though, so I think my first animation I made in 2014. So I've been animating that long. So almost 10 years. And then this one, I'm going to just move this. When the shoulders come up. I'm thinking this would actually be here. Because the arms are going to be like that. Like that. And then we'll have to make a new layer and do some arms. Let's scroll down a little bit so I can see. There we go. Much better. Yeah, 2014. Yeah, and then we finished in 2017. It feels time is both going incredibly slow and unreasonably fast. If you want to learn grease pencil, the way I go over like the basics of my process in this video. This one. Yeah. So it's how I made my little stream character that is not currently up because I have a camera on today. Let me drag it up. It's loading. Should be popping up any minute. There we go. There we go. This is my little character, but I made this in Blender grease pencil, and it's basically two different loops. So like we have the talking one here, and then there is a non-talking one when I am silent like that. So yeah, that's the little character, but I go over the process in Blender on how I made it, so it's like most of the basic stuff. I'll be doing like more regular. I'll probably do like a process for this as well. Maybe like one here. I'm thinking one here. Where the shoulders come up. So if I duplicate this and then go to edit. I actually don't want it. Let's do that there. Yeah, that looks a lot more natural. Let's have this up as well. And then this can be, oops. That can be up there. Let's move that up a little bit. I think that's fine. I think that's all right. Okay. I feel like this shoulder bit needs to come down a little. Yeah, okay. Because it also depends on like where the arms are at the same time. So the hat comes down. These arms, let's go to draw mode and change this color to orange. Because I want the hands to be like here. Like falling over, like he's just gone like that. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. Not gonna let me? No. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why. I was like, why isn't it letting me do it in my shortcut? Okay, so it'll probably be like here. No, let's start over here. This will be the base. And then, so it goes up like this. And then at this point, he'll snap out of it. So I think the arms will be here as the hat falls and like goes over his vision. And then it will be like this. Yeah, to maybe catch the rim of the hat, the brim. That's the word I was looking for. Let's get rid of that. No, maybe right the way over there. So here, here is where if I edit this. That's much better. I draw that. So can you please make a tutorial on an intro animation? Let me have a look. So you mean like, let me Google them. So many ads. I will take a look after the stream, but if you want to make like an intro, do I have an intro animation? The video that I'm looking at, he doesn't have one. Just editing. Let me see. Who was the other person you said? Dima. Let's have a look. Oh, so like a, yeah. That is what I thought you meant. Yeah, so basically I'm doing like a how to animate 2D animation video series anyway. But I'll be sure to do something making an intro specifically. Okay, for this one, let's edit this. Rotate that. And then this one is basically just going to be moving this hand. And then up here. And there, and we're going to rotate this. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, let's move it up slightly. And then I'm going to use the sculpt mode to just... Yeah, it's not too bad. I remember Ben Marriott stopped using his because it wasn't great for the algorithm. Shame. Ben Marriott's intro is amazing and I love it. But yeah, if you don't if you don't keep those first 30 seconds to the point, then you're gonna lose quite a lot of people. That's why I haven't made one. First year animation student, and I really love your videos that inspire me to keep going. Oh, thank you so much. I'm really glad that they're helping. Like, good luck with your animation journey. You could do something about building your brand vibe, like logo assets. Could be, especially for those who want to. Yeah, definitely. Like, most of my stuff is very, like, I'm like, oh, I like this stuff today. And then I put it in. It's not, I wouldn't say it's very cohesive. I'm trying to be a bit better about that, but we'll see. Okay, so the hat comes down. Yeah, it's this little bit. Where do I have the think at this point the hand is going to come back down because I want it to go back to this position. Here. And then this is where the pupils will start. So just doing like the, I keep forgetting that because I haven't got my PNG tuber, you can see me doing all the head movements. Okay, let's move that over. And then let's edit that. So maybe up and then down for a nice little arc. Ah, so we go up and across. Let's move that. So we're on 2s. And then we want it to slow into, don't do that, slow into this position. And then yeah, I'll do edit again. So rotate it, we want it, no. Pressing all the wrong buttons today. Just this. Rotate. G. And then I'm thinking for this one, if I rotate, no, rotate, no. I did something there. We'll leave it like that, I think. So let's draw these sleeves in. I noticed it was that one. Yeah, let's change back to this green. So tiny bit up. I am going to do most of this on the, whatchamacallit, on the mirror tool, so I can draw like one side and then have it be like these arms, they are going to mirror each other, so they're going to be like that, and then they're going to move, and then they're going to go back to position. I struggle so much with running. Yeah, like I change my mind all the time. I'm like, I don't like this anymore. I don't change it. It's a big problem. Well, yeah, I said I was going to animate this bit as well. I'm thinking like move it there. No, that is nasty. That, the bottom of that doesn't really move. You can tell where I've edited stuff. This one, I'm gonna get rid of the sides. So what are these? They do nothing, basically. Yep, So around here. These puffy sleeves, like, they don't really need to do much. And then over here. So this one, I feel like this should go this way. There we go. I'm going to sort out the volume of the sleeve in a bit. Let's actually... Where is it? So that's the rough extra. This is the wizard. Let's reduce him down a little bit more as well. So then we can see what's going on. There we go. That's much better. Right, so here we're going to have a new one like this. Oh, it's on the hat layer, that's why. It's not what I wanted. So this one. Yeah, there we go. So like that. Yeah, much better. There. Oh, that needs to move. Actually, if I do that. And then this also needs to come up. Just wiggling it. And then I think it's basically going to be the same as this. Same as this first one that can then actually I'm not sure because this don't think this section really needs to move because of how puffy the sleeves are. This one there. And I'm thinking this needs to be a bit more curved. If this comes down, this one then needs to be altered because I've moved the other one. And then Aha, this top bit needs to come down. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm just going to do this as the head. And then draw. So this guy. Like that. It's quite unusual to be doing bits and pieces without the symmetry tool when I've used it in the beginning. Maybe do I want to add those? Maybe it's this one. The hair is definitely going to have to be non-symmetry. Otherwise, it's just going to be chaos. Let's have a look. So here, it's going to... Let's edit this. And then that will come down to like the chin will be here. There. There. Let's turn some of these off because it's getting a bit chaotic with the onion skin. So I'm thinking here. There, it should go up a tiny bit. And then again. And again. Where is the head? There. That should go down a little. Actually, I think the head should still be here. Oh, wrong one. Until there. So he's like tilting the hat. And then here is where they move. So if I drag this one all the way here. No, that needs to go right to the beginning, doesn't it? There. Yeah, okay. So let's add some... Let's add the bits of his face in here. Probably should have done this in the first one, but we move. So that'd still be under. So here we'd have like the mouth, and then the nose would be there. Let's actually move this and then trace over the face. Just makes it easier. He looks really worried there. Let's maybe not make him look more afraid than he already is. Okay. Let's edit that and then move it back down again. And then the original face I need over here. I'm gonna have to extend this, move it over. And then here is where he goes. Like that. Should be a bit easier now. Let's go back here. Let's zoom out as well, so we can see the progress we've made in the 2 hours doing this. Let's change the expression to probably add in like a blink somewhere in here. So like here maybe. So let's duplicate this one. We want a half and a closed eye position. And then another, I was going to draw it, I was just going to copy and paste, but let's get rid of these. Maybe here. And then let's go for actually, let's move that over. And then this one. And then we're back to this face. There's something. Oh, that's what's wrong. The eye open needed to be a bit quicker. Move that over. Oh, he's only got one eye. Only one pupil. Oh, the mouth. I did wonder, I was like, there is something wrong with this. It's the mouth and the eyes. So if I go to edit, lasso, that should be moved down. And then the pupils, where are they? I think they're in the OG, in the OG file. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Just studying the animation very intensely. What bit to do next? I think the next bit is going to be this poncho. So it's over here. Okay. So let's do a new layer. It's going to have to be, I'll call it the collar. And this is going to be in a red again. So this is the edge that we're going to animate. And at this point, like this. And this one's going to be straight ahead as well. So the way it's gonna, imagine there are like circles going underneath and it's rippling up one side and down another. So this one gets to here. And then this one, this circle section has gone off. So, and then this one comes down like that. So this section is gonna be here. And it's gonna start curling upwards again. Like that. I think it's a bit too sharp there. And then we'll treat this as like the underside of the section. Oh, let's erase that just a little because it's lifted up. Actually, I don't think I want that to be quite so severe. So 1, 2 there. And then it's going to come here. So like it's going to flap down. Get rid of that. And then I have made that too long. So you just want to remember that you're keeping the general shape of it anyway. And if that is pulling up here, it's going to be even further up. So there. Like that. I have it like this. And then it's going to curve like that. And you can make it a loop by selecting like the first position that you want to go back to, duplicating it, and then using the onion skin to see where you need to go back to. But just do it until you think you've got like a good amount there. So I want this one. Oh, not there. So we're still drawing on the same frame. So this one's going to come up. Like the wind is really picking up. Hi, can you please give him a little mustache? Maybe if he has like, it's got like little whiskers. He's a new wizard. A new wizard. Jane, hi. How's it going? Ness, hello. What's my real name? Catherine. It's like the kdsketch I've had since I was in college. It's just always been that. So KD is fine. I prefer it if you guys did say like when you were talking to me like KD. It's just like I'm so used to it now. It feels weird when people call me by like anything else. But yeah. Let's play this through. Nice. You're not good? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Glad that the stream has hopefully improved that a little. Yeah, no worries. Let's see. And then I think I want it to sort of curve around like this. Actually, no. We'll do it the way I've been doing it. So like that. So it's like a tinier, much smaller loop. So it's gonna snap. It looks like it's gonna snap. Like, oh, wrong one, wrong frame. There we go. And like that. And like that. A lot of this is let's do this there like that. Do I like that? But if I just... What if I just went back to this? I think the looping bit's got a bit too extreme. So it's just this little collar bit there. And then we'll go back to this one. And then it's gonna fade out there. I think we should be fine. No worries. I'm just glad everyone's like enjoying the stream. If there's any questions or whatever that you guys want to ask, we can do that as well. Okay, let's see. So that one is now flat. This one is going to get a little curve going again. I do kind of want to loop back to this frame, so I'm going to move that over here. And you can see where it's moving across. That's actually not too bad. So if let's see what this looks like. If I duplicate these, move them across, and then right click, I can change. I'm just going to color code it because that's what I usually do in TVPaint. So let's see what this looks like. No. No. That's not the way I'm doing it. I'm gonna have to do it until it... If your critter won't render, give exporting as a PNG a try and then do it in... and then take that render into an editing program and export from there. It's possibly the easiest way to fix it if FFmpeg isn't working for you. It might be this one actually that's causing the problem. May very well be that one. So I'm gonna have to get like a ordered keyboard, one with a cable, because this one it's really not liking it. So let's do one here. There is there. Oh yeah, I completely forget. Oh no, maybe not. I've got two different versions of Blender, one on Steam and one on just regular PC. And I've changed the preferences in one of them. So if I work in, actually, let me do that. Preferences. Add-ons, and it's I had like another plugin, I think, to scrub across the timeline that I have forgotten what the name is. Is that better? Maybe if I do that. And then I add in another keyframe. I'm just going to change the color of this one so I know where it is. Oops. Have you tried exporting as a PNG? JJ. I'm going to add in another one here. There we go. And then this one, I'm going to change the color. There we go. Oh, okay. That works. Then I want to go here. Nope, like this. Oh, there. That would make more sense. Shift D. Shift D. Here. Right, and then at this point, I should probably add in some extra keyframes because this is not gonna work like that otherwise. Here and all the way down there. This. I am planning on doing an updated critter video as well, so and then thinking it's gonna go out like that. Zoom in a bit. That should be there. Let's actually not do that. Like this. And then here it's going to be like this. It's gonna have to go over the arms, isn't it? There we go. Like that. And then this one should not be there. Oh, at this point, it needs a blank keyframe. Actually, I'll go to edit and then I'll drag. Yeah, I've seen your message. Have you exported as a PNG? Or are you just trying to get it done with FFmpeg? Because PNG is probably your best bet. Let's duplicate. Okay, so that one needs to go down there. There. And then this one is down a small amount. Then remove that one. And then let's draw this again. That's fine, that's fine. Okay. So then we have this. Okay, and then let's animate some hair. So let's go right way back to the beginning. Wow, I've drawn quite a lot today. Okay, head is this one. So from about here, right there. Let's do like a dark green, and this is gonna be that. Actually, if I draw over the top of this, I'm gonna call this hair 1, and this will be hair 2, which will be the fringe. Or like the top section of hair. And then this is just going to be looped until here. Like that. So let's do hair 1 first. Let's turn that off so we can see. And we'll go sculpt mode. And then we'll just drag bits and pieces. I might do one side first. And then I want this to go a little bit further and then come back. Down. So this is what the side looks like first. Not keen on that, I don't think. Let's try and do the other side. One height, and yes, you can create it with like a tablet without a screen. You definitely don't need to. Definitely don't need a screen tablet. I had. Where is it? Yeah, it's here. This is the tablet I used first. This was my. You can see it's so scratched. Hang on. I go here. I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, so this was my first ever tablet. It's like absolutely tiny. But you can make anything with whatever you've got. It really doesn't matter. You definitely don't need something like super expensive or super flash to make an animation. Just use whatever you got and you're good. Yeah, it all depends. Like if you get used to drawing on a non-screen tablet, it's fine. They're nice and portable. And you don't get so much like neck ache because you're like constantly looking down at a screen tablet. But yeah, whatever you want. Okay. What is that? Okay. Let's do that. What does this look like? Because I want it to loop. So here. Let's move that up. And then down. There we go, that seems fine. Does without a display tablet give a jittery line or a smooth line? I think they're both fine. It depends. If you're getting a jittery line, that shouldn't happen. You're going to want to update your pen tablet drivers and see like whether that's the problem. You want to make sure that you've only got one tablet driver installed on your PC or laptop, because if you have more than one, that's going to be a problem, and they sometimes interfere with each other. You also want to check out whether Windows Ink is switched on or off and see whether that helps. If it's just general hand shakiness, you can use a brush stabilizer. Most of the time they are included in whatever animation or drawing program you're using, so you should be good for that as well. See, can you use a screen tablet as a second monitor if you're not drawing? Yeah, I've used that plenty of times. Like sometimes I'll have references or be playing a game on my main monitor, and then I'll have like my regular stuff on my tablet. So yeah, they're basically just like a touch screen monitor, but you touch it with a pen. You can get some touchscreen stuff, touchscreen tablets, but they're generally a lot more expensive, and I don't use those, so I can't really comment on what they're like. Is that the same as that? It is the same. Okay. Okay. Let's move this one here. Let's move it like that. Yeah. Let's try that. I'm not really happy with that, but we'll leave it. I'll fix it later. So let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, no worries. It really depends. Like if you, yeah, you really don't have to buy like a super expensive tablet to make stuff. I draw with a mouse, lots of options. I find really learning your tool helps a lot. Yeah, it does. Like honestly, you draw with a mouse. Mad respect for that. Because do you have like one of the special ergonomic grip ones or not? Hang on, I just realised my camera is very low, very high. So my desk was a bit. Oh come on keyboard, please. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then here. There and here. And then let's copy that over. Let's change the color of this because it's going to be easier to see. Like this. Okay, is the hair sorted? Actually looks better when it's all together like that. Is there anything else I need to do? Because I don't really need to animate the fingers, I just need to include them. Okay. The whole purpose of this exercise was to actually animate like some little looping sections and zippy bits for a technical term. Okay, so that's the roughs, the wizard. I'm gonna add another, add grease pencil blank, and then this is gonna be magic. The magic parts. And then I'm just gonna go through it like this is the very much Ink pen. Let's try a marker. Yeah. So this is a new material. It's gonna be fill. Stroke and a fill. There we go. We'll go for this. I want them to come from behind, I think, and then go around the front. Why is that done that really uneven? I was pressing them twice. Okay. So that should be there. 2. That's gonna be a little bit slower. Oh, why is it doing that? It's funny that it's showing these through. Weird. How can I improve solid drawing while cleaning the rough animation? So solid drawing is one of the 12 principles of animation. It's more like getting your basic shapes. So drawing stuff so say you've got a cube, making it look like a 3D object, like it has volume and, you know, and weight and stuff. So I'd say, I hate saying this, but it's literally practice. Try deconstructing some characters and see if you can get, like, it's basically like the consistency of the character down, to do with like the shape and that, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's go here. And then it's going to be so I'm thinking these need to come across. Yeah. What is that? Maybe here? Like this. Because the hat comes back down at that point. If you could make an animated show, what would it be about? So I've got a couple of ideas for shows, but who knows whether they'll actually happen or not. So one would be a kids show, and it would be like magic and stuff. Light's just gone off, it's fine. The second one is like a young teen thing that was like time travel. So, but it's there'd be a lot of like different, a theme per episode, you know, the usual like sustainability and things, and friendship, but you know, the usual. But it definitely have like a lot of magic, a lot of fight scenes and stuff. Obviously, if I was the show that I would make would be different depending on like if it was just me or if it was a team. Because if it was like the dynamic teen thing, it would be a team. But if it was the preschool show, it'd probably just be me. Will I make a tutorial on Clip Studio Paint? Yes, eventually. I haven't really like got into it yet, so I've got it, but I haven't haven't made anything properly in it enough to be like, yeah, I can make a tutorial on that. So eventually there will be a tutorial, but not right now. Don't want it like this. These two, no, just these two over here. Oh, looks like I've been doing these on ones. Let's move it across. Get there in the end. Come on, move. Need to do that. Oh, looks like I've drawn 2 sections on one. Oh. Let's just make this bit a bit longer and then we should be good. Oh, move that across. And then spacing these further apart. So we get some nice easing. Just realised this has been on the whole time. It's like I wondered why it wasn't coming out properly. I want it to be like underneath the hat. Oh, maybe not, actually. If goes here. And that is gone. And then here. Ugh, looks like that is 2 for some reason. Get rid of that one. I want it to like hover the top. And slightly bigger. Some very aggressive keyboard tapping. Oh, come on. This keyboard is useless. Right, so it works now, but right, let's see. How are we going? Oh, that bit where it swirls around is very nice. I'm not keen on this bit though. I'm thinking that it's going to disappear at this point. So let's go. Actually, we can keep that 150 and then we can turn on the pen pressure. And then do an empty keyframe. Okay. Right, so at the beginning, so here, make another one, 3. We'll go for like a nice bright yellow for this one. I suppose I could do this one-on-ones. It's a bit quicker, really. That's why I like having no pen pressure on a brush, because I can then just mess about with it. So at this point it's gone. So here And let's just make another frame between those. Layer 3. Doesn't really matter what color they are, but that is so slow. Okay, so when does the hat come down? So it's like there. Quite nice that it starts pretty soon. So these 3 can go. There we go. Right, let's do some more. 4. I'm gonna make a larger circle or dot. Starting here. Let's get rid of that. Oh, there we go. Oh, I forgot to move the next frame. There we go. No, not like that. Maybe like that. Let's go to the start and then press S. Because I want them all to be ones. And then here, I want that gone as though it's gone behind him. I think it needs a little something extra. Hey, hi, how's it going? That sounded a bit odd. Said it a bit too quickly. Hope you're doing well. And then this one needs to be empty. Now, where do I want some extra bits to go? What a new one to start about here. So let's do 5. We'll go for like a greeny yellow. I haven't got like a set color palette for this. I just want to be able to know which bit is where. Let's do one popping out here. And it's going to be speeding up. So the spacing is a bit better. Oh, I forgot that there's a fill on this. What I do. So this is Blender. Should say, yeah, top right hand corner of the screen. And in the title. It's free as well, so. And then I'll just delete that. Oh, I need a blank frame. Yeah, no worries. Let's see. I think we're good for most of this. I just want to add some extra ones where they just go round in a loop. And then we might call it a day. Let's change this to that one. Just making sure. That I've got the right. I started doing it on ones. Like ones is fine, but I prefer twos. It's coming out as like a there. Like I put the pressure on again and I haven't. There we go. Come on. And then it's really just a matter of like building this whole thing up to do something that you enjoy looking at. Let's get rid of that one. Okay. So I think that's all I'm going to do for today. It has crossed the 3-hour mark, which is when I think is a good time to stop. So just one last look through. But yeah, and that is everything. Thank you all so much for coming and joining and chatting. I really appreciate you popping in, sticking around. I will be back with another stream hopefully this week. And I will talk to you later. Ow, just in my hand. It's fine. I'm a freelance animator, so I work on other people's projects, mostly just my own stuff now, or trying to move that way anyway. But yeah, lots of YouTube stuff, but no worries. Thanks for coming to the stream. I'll talk to you later. Bye.